out with Lisa Cipriani because Lisa has lost her voice, so we're gonna figure something out. But anyways, we'll do some recognition to start with. So congrats to our top producers, Jean Reed with 900. Holy schlamolzies. Lisa and Maria with 300. Congrats to everyone who is at Success for 10. Maria Titino is at 10. Rebecca McFarland, Monica Bass, Kat McMaster, Sarah Riblon, Vanessa Pate-Master, Lisa Cipriani, Jennifer Dwyer, Caitlin McDade, Andrea Incalcatera, and Rabia Messer are all at SC5. Way to go. And we have a lot of people that are almost there, y'all. So Angie Astry, Amanda Berry, Chantel, Marina Cunajeras, Kristen Ashley, Shelly McLean, my hubby, Amy Anderson, Ricky McMaster, Jean Reed, Maggie Howard, Rachel Vella, Erica Pease, Aaron Wilson, Tonight Alexander, Mackenzie Flanagan, Veronica Riley, Star Carroll, Brianna Dufflo, Teresa, Jennifer Roy, Chrissy Manwari, Elaine McDonald, Stevie Gray, Nicole Miller, and Laura Pass, Pam Dyke, Courtney Daggett, Aza Ruiz, and Ariel Velazquez. Thanks God I'm not the guy that has to do the National Wake Up Call and say all the rank advancements. I would die. Oh my God. But congrats, you guys. And there's so many of you that are almost there. Success Club is it's only the 25th of the month. And so what I suggest you do right now is freaking double up on your invites or triple up. Follow up. And I'm going to mute everybody just for sanity's sake. Okay. Follow up with everybody that you have talked to about anything over the past months, however long you've been a coach. Follow up. I'm telling you, the fortune is in the follow up. All of my coaches, most of my coaches, y'all are here because I followed up with you multiple times. So seriously, follow up. Oh, shout out to Rachel is officially at SC6 and going to Summit. Yeah, girl. So, okay, Success Club. And if you need more tips on hitting Success Club, go to our Google Drive. There is a folder specifically named Success Club with a bazillion ideas and tips to help you hit Success Club at the end of the month. There's also a call in there by Amber Snow, the chick that spoke on our team call a couple weeks ago, and it's amazing. So listen to that call. Hit Success Club, you guys. Success Club has to be a non-negotiable no matter what. No matter what. So make it happen. Yeah, way to go, Lisa, SD10. Okay, and congrats to our top team builders, Brianna Dufflo with 2 new coaches, Angie Astry with 1, and Laura Pass with 1. Bianca, oh my God, it's so small, has 1. Caitlin Potato has 1. Chrissy Manwaring has 1. Lisa Cipriani with 1. Monica Bass with 1. Sarah Riblin with 1. Shelly McLean with 1. And Tonight Alexander, 1 new coach. And rank advancement. Chrissy's a brand new Emerald. Woot, woot. Way to go, Chrissy. Announcements. They're letting people off the Summit wait list. Like, everybody is getting off right now. So if you have not registered yet, get your booty on there. CoachSummit.com and register. Coach Summit is the event that changed everything, like, in my head. When I went there, I was a brand new baby coach. And I can't even tell you, like, okay, Monica, you've been to Summit. Monica, I'll unmute you. What's Summit like?
Yeah. It's literally life-changing. Like, I need to go every single year. When I went last year, it blew my mind, and it made me realize that this is possible, this is real, and it's limitless where you can go with it. So definitely get your butt to Summit. It's a must. Yeah.
Yes. Angie, can you talk?
I might have a screamer in a minute. There we go. You might want to mute me.
Okay. Marina, you. What's Summit like, Marina? I unmuted you. I unmuted you. What's Summit like, girl? Why should people do Summit?
Can you hear me?
Speak a little louder and closer.
Okay. Well, I'm losing my voice too.
Oh, gosh.
Summit. It will change the way you look at your Beachbody coaching business. Definitely. And you will take away a lot from it. Like, it's the biggest learning experience you'll get, training you'll get anywhere. A lot of takeaways. Like you're gonna go there, you're gonna be all excited for the people going there this year. Yeah, some are all gonna see each other, but I'm telling you, at the end of the day, your head's gonna be like this, like with all the information that you're gonna get and all the stories that you're gonna hear, because you see the top coaches, we know who they are, and one of the biggest takeaways is like we know who they are. They're all smiling and everything, but they go through the same struggles that we go through every single day. And you are no different from them. That is hands down 100%, because life happens to everybody. Just because you're a top coach doesn't mean life doesn't happen. And you're going to really, really see the heart of that and how they go with the no excuses, but more like a consistency kind of thing where you see your long-term goal. So it's going to bring your coaching like this to this, but it all has to do with you. So it's unbelievable.
Heck yeah. I think Erin. Did I see Erin? Erin, I'm unmuting you. Tell us what your experience at Summit was like.
Okay. Here, hold on. Let me undo my video. Okay. Sorry, guys. If it's a little dark in here, it's kind of like there. Summit, you guys, is, I think the best way I can describe it is it's a way for us to just experience in like real time what we talk about in terms of personal development, inviting struggles, being excited to do those workouts, meeting the trainers. It's all in like real time. It's like you get there and you're like in this completely different world, but at the same time you are just completely blown away by what you experience and see. And the summits that I have been to have been always what I've needed to re-energize me, to get me going again with my business, to get me inspired. And like Marina was saying, like you see all the top coaches, you get to know them. The first time I went to my summit in Vegas was so incredibly cool. We met Lindsay Matway like right outside the one of the celebration nights, and she was just such a down-to-earth person. She was so cute. She's like, well, you got to take off your shoes because I don't have any shoes on. I'm short. And she just was just like us. Like there's no difference, but she gave us Tatiana and I both a hug and a kiss and said, on the cheek, and said, I'm so glad you guys are here. I'm so glad I get to meet you. And so you guys will just be blown away. It's like the things you can take away are, if you've ever been to a Super Saturday, it's like 1,000 times better than Super Saturdays. Like you just will get so much out of it. So make sure you get there. I know I'm taking off and trying to take off days off of school, and we will be just starting school for 2 weeks as a teacher, and I'm making it a priority to get there no matter what. So it's hard, and it is hard, and you have to invest a little bit, but way worth it. So yeah, definitely.
You guys, I was a brand new coach, and this was back 5 years ago, and my coach who quit, but she's like, my coach quit, by the way. She told me, she's like, Rachel, you need to go to Coach Summit. Tony will be there, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be in LA. It wasn't in like this big thing in Nashville or in Vegas. It was at a little hotel. I think it was at like the Westin or something in LA. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, sweet, I want to meet Tony. And it was freaking incredible. I remember seeing Christine Dwyer on stage. I think she was the only superstar diamond coach back then. And just seeing like the successful coaches and being like, they are just like me, and getting to actually meet them and being like, if they can do it, I can do it too. And just having those like seeds planted in my head, like, oh, this is a legit thing. I can actually make this happen. This isn't just like me being a discount coach playing around. This is like, she's a millionaire up on stage because of this business. If she can do that, why can't I do this too? So get your butt to Summit. Like seriously, right now, go to coachsummit.com and register. Everything is a tax write-off. And then one of my favorite things is just getting to see our team, because we do these Zooms all the time and we get to like chat on Facebook all the time, but it's so different when you actually get to like hug somebody in person and hang out with them in person. Like, cause y'all, we become like family. So it's seriously like the coolest thing. I'm going to like start tearing up, but like, I love you guys. And that's one of the best things ever. So we're renting out a house and everyone can come to our house. And yeah, have huge parties, but it's amazing. Okay. Next announcement that we have, level 2 group is starting on the first Monday of May. So that is a week from the day, I believe, as well as a 21-day fixed challenge group. So May 2nd is when those 2 groups are starting. And so level 2 is basically just for new coaches. If you've never been in a level 2 group before, you need to get in there. Make sure your new coaches are in there. And if you're putting a coach in there, make sure you are keeping tabs of them, making sure that they are actively participating. Don't just throw your coaches in there and say good luck. You know, you have to make sure, take responsibility for that person. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so we were supposed to have Lisa on, but she has lost her voice, which stinks. Sorry, Lisa. She's got the paper up. I lost my voice. So I want to just take this time to do some Q&A. And so what is something that you're really struggling with right now that's preventing you from moving your business forward? And then you can put it in the chat or unmute yourself. And what struggles are you having right now? And then also, what successes are you having? So I want this to be totally interactive. So unmute yourself as long as you don't have background noise. If you do have background noise, you can just put it in the chat. But let's chat. Let's have a discussion. Or Lisa. And don't make me talk to myself. Somebody step up. Hello. Self-doubt is a constant struggle for me. Always looking to improve. What are you doing?
So I have something. Sorry, Rachel.
Oh, you're fine. Go ahead.
Sorry, can I interrupt?
Yeah, go ahead.
I've got something that I find challenging lately. I didn't the first few weeks, and now it's become quite a challenge. I'm not sure if this is the context you meant by challenging, but this is where I'm going with it. I've been finding the past week or so, I've been finding it, or maybe I've just been getting more prospects in this category. People that are very difficult to get on board with the Shakeology. Not in terms of people that think it's unhealthy or anything like that, just thinking it's expensive, or I guess that's it. They think it's expensive. And I try to explain it in terms of per day. And I mean, obviously, if you're somebody who is going out and buying your lunch, it's even less expensive than buying a lunch every single day if you're going to work. So I try to explain it in different respects. Is this something that everyone has gone through? And if so, do you have any suggestions on where I could go with that conversation?
So yes, I get that objection pretty much daily. The biggest thing is when you are forming them and getting to know them, asking questions to see how Shakeology will really benefit them. And so, do you go out to eat? Okay, which meal do you go out to eat the most? Which is your most unhealthy meal? So I've had people tell me that they are broke, but they go out to lunch every single day. Yeah. And I'm like, wow, stop going out to eat. You'll save a ton of money and you can get Shakeology, right?
Yeah.
Figuring out, like, obviously where they're spending their money. If they drink a ton of coffee, if they struggle with like sugar cravings, if they need benefits. And it looks like Marina wants to jump in. Marina.
You guys, you have no idea. I'm on Facebook. Usually I log off, but I have Mary, to answer your question, I'm talking to someone right now just about that subject. Okay? I have no joke. I have the conversation right here. So when somebody asked me about Shakeology, this is what she said, honestly, right now. I'm not going to disclose the name, But she's like, okay. So I've been forming with her for like 2 months now. So you form.
Yeah.
So she says to me, I followed up with her today. I said, listen, if you want into my next group, I need to know today. Can you please let me know tonight so I can confirm your spot? I'm very authoritative in my messages, so they know I'm not messing around. So she replies, if I don't do the shake option, is there a natural shake I could make to replace it? I'm like, hi, Natalie. I'm like, oh, sorry, I said her name, but whatever. You don't know her. Shakeology is a natural shake. There are no preservatives in Shakeology. If you want to try another shake, it's up to you. I just put it like that. Like, I'm not joking when it comes to it. And she's like, is it powder and you add water? She's like, maybe I should have said fresh. I'm like, there's so many ways to make Shakeology with water, almond milk, etc. You just have to try it to see for yourself. And right there, I'm not budging on like giving her all the ins and out. And what did she say? Okay, I'm in. That's it. Be affirmative. You don't have to say all the, well, you got, I don't know. I don't even know all the stuff in it. But like I said, like all, and the probiotics, I don't even go into that. I just say, I love it. You want to try it? You see for yourself and tell me if I'm messing around. Mm-hmm. I challenge them to counter me. So the more affirmative you are, the more yeses you're going to get. You're going to be like, well, then they're going to be like, maybe I should. Like, what do I have to lose? And I'd even have to push there the 30-day money-back guarantee.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. So just say how you're feeling. And if they want to go see what's in it, the site like explains it itself. You know, you just share your experience with it. So because it's something new, right? Like not many people in Montreal are drinking Shakeology.
Yeah.
Does that help, Mary?
Yeah, I do share my experience, and I do tell them you have to try for yourself to see what I'm saying. You know, you can't just take it from my word. I'd like you to try it and see for yourself because you will feel the benefits. But some people are just not convinced.
So
sometimes they're just
way to combat objections. Danny Johnson says it's called feel, felt, found. And so if someone says, you know, I love it, but it's way too expensive, just say, I totally know how you feel. I felt the same way. I thought Shakeology was expensive too. But what I found is that I can use it to replace breakfast. So I'm replacing a meal. It's helped me lose 80 pounds, reduce my cravings. And there was a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if I didn't like it, I could just return it. And that's like legit my story. I thought it was expensive too. Most people do because they don't understand. But if you just use that, that's an awesome way to combat objections. Feel, felt, found. Y'all better write that one down because that's gold.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was writing everything down while you were talking. Okay, good. I got the whole script.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think that's going to help me a lot. Thank you, both of you.
Oh.
Let's see. Someone with a Ferrari told me Shakeology was too much. Oh my God. That's insane. Okay, Susan struggles with self-doubt. Personal development. Does anyone have any good personal development suggestions if you have self-doubt?
You're a badass.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's two. Magic of thinking big. You are a badass.
Rejection proof.
Rejection proof. Confident mom.
It's a new one. Yeah.
The power of vulnerability is really good too. I loved that one. Shalene's podcasts. Lisa will talk about this next week. She says personal development's so key because I think a lot of people struggle with self-doubt, myself included. And honestly, it's just making sure that you're keeping track of what you're putting in your head. And so don't allow garbage in. So obviously staying away from the news, getting rid of toxic people in your life, all of those things, and making sure that you're always putting good stuff in. And so I know like Jimmy Hayes Nelson, he says the first thing he does when he wakes up in the morning, he has earbuds. He put his earbuds in and he listens to like a Joel Osteen podcast. Shalene Johnson says she does the same thing. And so like first thing in the morning, they're getting that positivity, that like awesome stuff, you know, like right away. And continuing to do that all the time. Because I'm telling you, there's so much negative crap out there that you can let get into your head if you're not careful. And so it's really important that you're guarding your mind. But you'll get there, girl. You'll get there. The more personal development you do, the better. My mom is one of my biggest doubters. My dad doubted me too. He's like, Rachel, only the people that get started early make money doing that. And then when I showed him my first, I think there was one week I made more than him. He calls himself Mr. Moneybags. He's a Ruby. He loves like making money. And I made more than him in 1 week. And I didn't tell him, but I'm like, I made more than Mr. Moneybags. But I'm like, now he understands. And he's like, I'm so proud of you, Rachel. But like for the haters, sometimes you just got to prove them wrong. And so I remember back when I was making like $500 to $700 a week and it wasn't cutting it. He's like, Rachel, you need to get a real job. Like you need to start applying for more jobs. And I'm like, I'm applying, but I'm working on my dream too. So now he understands. So keep working hard and the naysayers will come around because you will be successful. I'm telling you that. Struggle again with money. People aren't interested in paying for money to get started. Good, they're interested in a free challenge. So yeah, get them started in a free challenge. I do actually attract quite a lot of people that say they can't even afford to get started. And I'll tell them that, yeah, if you can't afford to get started, that's why you need to do this. How else are you going to change your current situation? And so I am very upfront with like, hello, like, do you expect money to fall from the sky? Like, what else are you going to do, right? And then I tell them that I've had people donate plasma. I've had people clean houses. I've had people sell stuff from their house. I've had people borrow money to sign up. And so sharing those experiences, even if they're not yours, but sharing how some people have gotten started and having that belief and that posture in what we're doing is really, really important. And so you need to believe 100% in this business and what we're doing and how it will benefit them. Posture. I didn't have it day one, but I developed it with personal development and attending events. Okay, I think we have for like one or two more questions because a couple of us have to hop off and do our webinar tonight. And if you want to join, you totally can. Rachel's excited. Yeah. Okay. What questions do you guys have? One of my struggles would be getting my coaches the same success that I am getting. And so Marina is actually going to be talking about that in 2 weeks on our call because Marina's like a rock star at helping her coaches get success. So she's going to be talking about that in 2 weeks. But I think the biggest thing to get your coaches started right, follow the system first of all. And you have to hold their hand in the beginning. And so we do it together, you do it, or I do it, you watch, then we do it together, then you do it, I watch, then you do it. And so you kind of have to hold their hand in the beginning while you're helping them get started. And Marina will talk about this more on Zoom for sure. How do you convert challengers to become consistent customers or coaches? So my challengers almost always sign up as a coach first because I present the options. In the scripts that are posted, I present the options as option 1, sign up as a coach. How most people get started, you'll get a discount on future products. You can cancel anytime. Sign up option 2, pay full price for your Shakeology from here on out. And people are like, duh, I'll get started with option 1. And then when they get started with option 1, they say, okay, I'm all signed up. I send them a little message and I basically just say, awesome. Do you want me to send you our new coach welcome email and add you to our team page so you can get to know us a little better? I don't want to overwhelm you with a ton of information, but I want to give you the option to earn your challenge pack back if you want to. When I said that, everyone says yes. They're like, yeah, I want to earn my challenge pack back. Heck yeah. And not all of them end up doing something, but yeah, I'll send that. Let me see if I can find it. But Shelly, is she on? She was one of my discount coaches. She signed up just again. She had to pass her military test. Let me pull it up and I'll put it in the chat right now. I'm telling you, don't discount coaches ever. At least add them to our team page, and then if they say they want to earn their challenge pack price back, send them their new coach welcome email. Let me pull this up. I have it saved as a canned response in Gmail. Bum, 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 bum. I'm happy we got to do this Q&A. I got to see all your gorgeous faces. This was nice. Bear with me, I'm pulling it up.
Yeah, like Denise was asking, Denise, do you have challengers now that you're trying to get as coaches? Are you there?
Okay, so I just posted it in the chat.
Okay, so I'm okay. So let me just emphasize a little bit more. Rachel, she approaches it with the coaching opportunity, and sometimes if it doesn't work out like that, it's how you're writing your groups too. So if you're posting like the same script and the same things in your groups, it's gonna go wah wah wah. You have to always keep it interesting, and then after a couple of times of a challenger in a group, and they're seeing how they're liking it, you can get them you can present them the Shakeology discount. Sorry, I'm stuttering. After, like, within the first 2 weeks of the challenge group, and let them, if they're still not sure, let them go again. But you have to keep your challenge groups busy and live. I mean, that's the blood right there. Because if you're not putting that enthusiasm in your challenge groups, forget it. If you're posting the same stuff, it's going to go dull. Yep. And they know it. So the discount, yeah, who doesn't want to get a discount? But if you want those people who are really plugging into it, become coaches, well, you have to ask yourself, what kind of energy am I putting into my challenge groups? Yep. Am I bringing it? Or am I being honest?
Marina, I love you, but we have to go.
Okay, I love you too. That's just a couple of things.
I love you. Okay, thank you so much for joining us. And if you can't, hop onto our What is Coaching Zoom, and Rachel, pull up the PowerPoint. You'll share your screen. I will pull up the Zoom link and post it in a bigger purpose. All right, thanks for joining, everybody. I'll see you a little bit. Bye, guys.
Bye.